Hello Taurus, and welcome to your Tarotscopes for the time of May 2014. Now everybody's still asking which are the cards that I am using. They're obviously my Carolyn's Tarot. These are the ones that I have designed myself. Okay, so we're going to start our month off. Now we're going to look at our home and our family, our career and our goals. We'll be looking at our finances, health and well-being, and our relationships as well. Okay, so the first thing that you've got around you in connection with your home and your family, lots of reconnecting going on during this month, so the past could become very important. You're going to be very, very happy and content with yourself. It's like as if you've made quite a lot of decision making. You're really feeling quite much like you're on the right track. You're very much at peace with yourself during this period of time, and you may be finding that you're going back to old haunts or old situations, or rekindling something that's quite important to you, and this is helping you to invigorate and feel revitalized and feeling that emotionally you're on top of things. Now, because this is connected to the home and the family, there may be a bit of a family reunion, a celebration. You may be finding that there is a chance to do something that you've wanted to go back and do since you were a kid. Whatever it is, okay, I just feel that it's really governing in and around your comfort zone. So you're going to be finding this quite a spectacular month for running into people that you haven't heard from in some time. Maybe even receiving a letter or information or even a photograph could become important. So this is a very important month for reconnections. In connection with your career and your goals. Now you're going to be finding that this is a very, very successful month for you, so a lot of happiness coming through. You'll also be finding that this is a very good time for you to put some of your ingenuity together, okay, and your industriousness, and trying to see a situation through. This is going to be a fantastic period of time for those that are in business, okay, so you're going to be finding things flourishing quite nicely. For those that aren't, well look, you're going to be in the spotlight. You know, people are really liking you, they're liking your energy, and they want you on their team. So you're going to be finding that you're very much sought out during this period of time. But I just feel good success. No matter what you put your mind and your energy to, you're going to have some fantastic results. Now, for those that are looking for work, well, obviously it's your creative energies that are really going to inspire people to want you. So whether this means a really, standout CV, or whether it's just yourself, really gravitating towards following your passions and your goals, and you're going to find some, like I said, good results. Now, because the sun is sitting in the tarot, okay, and that's the card that was actually pulled out, it generally means very strong areas connected with children, self-employment, okay, or leadership roles could become very important, or gambling institutions. So anyone that's been hoping to get into, well, I suppose banking, or the casinos, or anything else like that, okay, you may be finding that this is quite a time that you see a lot of those jobs positions open, or to do with children, catering and caring and all those types of things. You may be finding that there is abundance of work sitting around there. But whatever it is, I'm not saying that you're going to become a card shark, but you could be finding that some of the opportunities that are opening up are going to be quite successful for you during this month. In connection with your finances, okay, now you are going to be finding that there's some wonderful opportunities around, and I love it when the Page of Cups comes up, because it tells you that, the Knight of Cups comes up, because it tells you that there are opportunities here, there's propositions and proposals, there's a chance for you to really look at what works for you and how it's going to come together, okay? So this is going to be a very, very successful month for you, looking at these opportunities and seeing how far you can push something, okay, and see those dividends or those results kind of coming back. The better thing about this also is that you may be finding that you are your own boss. You are the own master of your ship. You're going to be able to kind of put out there, this is what I want, this is how I want things to go with this income or this financial return. And you may be finding people are quite happy to work with you. But whatever the financial goals are, there is good success. And if it doesn't happen in this month and you just start the ball rolling, okay, you'll definitely see some good results in and around about the time of the month of June. Okay, so here we go. We're going to have a look at your health and your well-being. All right, with your health and your well-being, look, you could be feeling a little bit at a loss. Sometimes people try so many different things and it just doesn't seem to work. And this could be for yourself. How many times have you started something and you go like, I'm going to do it, and then you don't? Okay, so you could be going through that process again. Because things are going so good with your work and your finances and even with your home environment, your health and your well-being could be more about the fact that you're trying to kind of get yourself back into a routine and not feel so lost and unstructured in some way. And if that's the case, then you're really going to be quite diligent. But for some, it could be that laziness kind of comes in, being full of ideas, been thinking about it, been wanting to do it, but you may find that you really don't have the time, okay, or the energy because you're going to be busy elsewhere. Okay, looking at your relationships. Now look, relationships are in for a bit of a rocky treat this month, and look, sometimes we can be quite frustrated because we've got so much on our plate. We don't know where to really start with situations. We're trying to sort out our time and energy, and we're not getting quality time doing the things that we'd like to do. And because this is looking at a period of time where you're going to be quite busy in other areas, you might be kind of finding that your relationship sector really takes a second seat or is put on the back burner during this period of time. Whether or not your partner's going to be accepting of this, I guess we'll have to wait and see how the month unfolds. But I do get you kind of being a little bit nitpicky and frustrated by the outcome of situations, and you may be second guessing yourself along the way. Now, for those that are single and looking, well, the key word is frustrations, but it also means that you've got to find some energy within yourself to kind of get out of your normal routines and probably to be open for new experiences. You are going to be finding that this month does present a few times, okay, for you, and it could be that you just kind of get to a point where you're at exhaustion and you decide, you know what, guess what, I'm going to take a walk in the park. And as soon as you take a walk in the park, that's when you kind of meet somebody, okay, or you tend to go, well, hey, there is another life outside of this, okay. You will be wanting to concentrate on your personal areas. You want to sort things out. You don't want this to continue on, and I feel that you're really looking for, a way to clear a space so you can move forward or move on, or to find the happiness that you're really looking for.